Fixin' to Ride.
Alright guys, welcome back to Fixin' a Ride. We got some good updates on this 02 ZR 600 EFI. And yeah, got some parts in. Got a new chassis. Check this one out. This is an 02. It's got the wide footboards. ZR. It's actually an 800, so it's pretty dirty, but I checked it out straight. Got the thing. It came with a full suspension on it. They're just a little ding, like the seller pointed out. This little ding right here, and then the shocks are pretty much blown out, but they're good. So hopefully we'll be able to rebuild those and not have to deal with anything as far as that goes. It's got a few issues wrong with it. No big deal. Let's see. I mean, it's got, you know, the body panels on it, but I got new body panels. This one's obviously pretty banged up there. Guy did a patch job, whatever. But the whole thing looks pretty straight, so pretty happy about that. But overall, it's in pretty good condition. Chain case looks good. Should be able to just swap everything over. I ordered some parts from my boys at West Michigan Snowmobile Parts. Thanks, Keith and Eric. I got a new cover for this coming. Well, here, actually. And, gosh, just a whole host of other little things here and there, like some hood hinges, front right motor mount. That one, I had that broke on the other one. I'll be able to take all the hoses off of the other one and put it on this one. Obviously, it's pretty dirty, but this actually came with the whole wiring harness too, so I might actually keep that wiring harness. I'm not sure if that's EFI or not. I don't think so. It looks like carbs, so. But I got that other 800 in there, so I can use that wiring harness for that. Jack shaft's pretty ate up. Looks like the brake pads are still good. Caliper looks decent. Like I said, the whole thing's straight, so just needs a cleanup. So that's what I'm getting ready to do here, and yeah, should be good to go. So should move along pretty quick after this. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing cleaned up, and then we'll get this thing put in the garage, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the alert bell. That way you can come on back, check out what we got going on. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok. Well, that's everything that came out of it. All kinds of stuff. But believe it or not, the majority of it came out when we dumped it over at the guy's house. So, well, it turned out pretty clean. Clean enough, you know. Get all the major junk out of there, and, you know, anything else. It looks like there's a little... It was under a big old oak tree. That's fine. I don't know why people do that. You're better off putting the thing out in the sun and just buying a $50 cover for it. I mean, good grief. It's not that big of a deal. Amazon, they pretty much get everything. There's a nut. Little zip tie. Just little stuff. Maybe I'll get the leaf blower and blow this thing out. So, all right, I'm gonna get this thing in. All right, so I figured I would go ahead and flush the tunnel out, and then I'm going to do the heat exchanger itself too. I'll probably do the top one because that one was covered by the hose. So I just disconnected both of those clamps, twisted the hose, and then took the quick disconnect off the end of my hose, stuck it in there, and put the clamp back on. Nice. Let me pop this off, and then I'll show you how I'm going to do the heat exchanger. All right, I don't even think I'll need the clamp on there. Let's see what happens. Nice. Good deal. I'll just make sure that I get any type of junk out of there, so I won't have to worry about it. All right, so this thing's been drying for a couple days. Well, look what I found. So I think I'm gonna drill the rivets out and see if I can replace that. I have another chassis in the back that I should be able to pull one of those off of, so let's go look at that real quick. All right, so this is that 900 chassis, and I should be able to pull this one off there. I don't know if those are steel rivets or what. I'm pretty sure they are. They would have to be. So I'll get some steel rivets and pop this one out, put it in the other tunnel. I think that'd be a good idea. Quick way to do it for sure. All right, so I just used my angle grinder and this aluminum grinding disc. It's getting pretty old, but yeah, I like those better. They do a better job at grinding away the aluminum, and it doesn't get clogged up. But there's you got 5 on the top side here, or on the side, and then 3 on the bottom, and then there's another 6 here, and then 4 or 5 on the bottom for the footboard support. So now I'm gonna try and tap these out, see if I can get this thing loose. And the reason I had to do these is because, well, I guess I didn't have to do them on this, but yeah, I'll have to do it on the other one for sure. So there you go. Not too hard. It pretty much takes about 5 minutes to pop it off. It'll take a little bit longer to put it on there. So that's it. Let's go over to the good chassis. All right, that should be it. There we go. Now it's just getting these off. Let's screw real quick. That was it. She just fell out. So that's not too bad. About 20 minutes maybe total worth of work. All right, so what I did is actually this is the footboard support off of the other chassis that I have. It's the 04900 that I took the steel plate off of. It's going to be faster just to pop all these out. I only had the last 2 and it's only taken me like 5 minutes. So once you get it off of the actual footboard and tunnel itself, you just grind off whatever's left of the rivets there, and they just pop it out. Just like that. I mean, they come out pretty easy. You see that line right there? Just like that. So this one's got a nice hole to it. I went through my rivet stash and ended up finding the rivets that I used last time on this sled. So I got, these are 3/8, and I got some that are 1/2 inch. So these should work. All right, so we're back here at the snowmobile. We're gonna drill these pilot hole, or we're gonna drill these holes out first because they have to be a little bit bigger for the rivets that I have. So we'll do these 3 first. So it's pretty simple. You just stick the rivet through, and then you got to have the right bit on your air hammer. It's that concave. And then you got to have some sort of heavy piece of metal for a bucking tool, and it just helps to crush that piece in. Just like that. Then the rest of these get put on along with this piece. Unfortunately, my shoulder is still sore from when I wrecked it. So, dealing with that. I'll use a little bit longer for these three. Alright, so I'm just going to push this through the bottom and then pull it up and then clamp it so it holds it tight. Alright, that is it. Got a little buck wild on a couple of these, haha. But the rest turned out pretty good. And when I was first recording, I had to stop and grind off all the backs of these and then pop these three and then these four out because I forgot to do the two that were under here. So not a big deal. Just went through 7 extra buck rivets. I still got plenty left. Well, I still got maybe a handful, but that's it. I'll show you the backside. Looks like completely. All right. So I got the plate up in there. Light's not gonna help much. There's the 5 for the plate, 3 in the bottom. And all those. It's pretty easy. Probably the biggest pain is holding up, you know, the bucking tool. And I'm not real positive where these other holes came from or why they're there. It's almost like someone was trying to put something there. I don't know. But that's it for now. So the next step, we'll go ahead and get this thing on the stand. And then we'll start piecing it up together. So, yeah, if you guys stuck around this long, thanks. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for part 4 after this. So, we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Come on back. God bless.